Welcome to another episode of The Boss Experience, the podcast that helps you build an offer that sells itself with AI and automation so you can earn more while you're saving time and working less. My name is Michele Davis, and I'm your host. And if you're ready to stop chasing clients and start building a business that works for you, you're in the right place. Because in this episode, we're talking about how to use AI to attract more clients in your coaching or service provider business. Let's get to it. So let me ask you something. How much time are you spending trying to get clients? Be honest. And despite all of these efforts and feeling busy, your calendar and your bank account are still empty. So in this episode, I'm talking about a tool that can totally shift the way you attract clients, you market, and you sell. And that tool is AI. And I'm not overwhelming you with all the tech talk. This is about you learning how AI can help you grow your business while helping you attract more clients faster. Because the thing is, you've been doing a lot and it's just not getting you anywhere. And just because you're busy doing things doesn't mean you're doing the right things. So, this episode is all about helping you get to the point of doing the right things so you can get the results you desire in your coaching or service provider business. So first, let's talk about why you're stuck in the client chasing cycle. And most of the time, you don't even know you're stuck because you've been told, whether it's told by the social media gurus or, the YouTube, marketers, that you have to do XYZ to get clients. And very few people are talking about the systems that you need to implement to actually attract clients to you so that clients are reaching out to you and you're not left chasing clients. And when you add AI as a tool to the equation, you get amazing results. Because let's face it, you've been told to, post on social media every day, three, four times a day. You've been told that you need to show yourself on video, you need to show up on video, and you need to post videos and reels, and you need to provide value. And you have to engage with other people's content just so your content can be seen. And the truth is that stuff can work, and it has worked in the past, but it's not enough as we evolve into this new era of marketing. And it certainly doesn't work if you're doing it manually, especially not when your entire business depends on whether you feel like showing up to post that day. That's not a business, that's a digital hamster wheel. And you can get so caught up in it that you never, ever get off. And a lot of times you are so caught up in doing it, you're not even realizing that you aren't really getting results from it. That's because, we've gotten into the habit that if we feel busy, we must be getting results. And it's so not true. And that's where AI is a real game changer. So that's what it means to be stuck in the client chasing cycle. So the second thing I want to mention is what AI is really doing for businesses. AI isn't just writing captions and emails faster. I mean, it's great to have it do that, but that's just not all that it is. It's removing friction, it's removing the need to overthink, it's removing the guesswork, and it's removing the whole excuse that you don't have time to do what needs to be done to attract clients into your business. Because now your lead magnet can be delivered automatically with AI through a chatbot or some other AI tool. Your follow-up messages, both email and SMS, can be written and scheduled automatically. Your content plan for social media, YouTube, no matter what you're on, no matter what platform you're on, can be done in 15 minutes. I kid you not, with AI. Your DMs answered 24/7 by a chatbot using AI. And yes, even your phone line can be answered 24/7 by a voice AI receptionist. So you don't need to be in that hustle mode 24/7. Not like, back in the day. When I say back in the day, 7, 8 years ago, you had to be in hustle mode all the time to get clients. Those days are over. And over in the sense that not that you don't have to do work anymore. You still got to put things in motion, but AI makes your life a whole lot easier and it makes operating your business and marketing your business and attracting clients into your business a lot easier because you can attract clients, you can nurture the client, and you can close the clients all using AI. You just need a system that's working for you 24/7 regardless of whether you're working or not. The third thing that I want to mention, if you're not using AI yet, it's costing you money. And here's why. The most common reasons I hear why people haven't set up AI yet in their business and why they don't have AI working for their business yet is they'll say, "Oh, I'm not techie, I'm not tech savvy, I don't know where to start. It sounds too complicated, or I'm not sure if it'll work for my specific business." And yeah, I get it. I used to feel the same way before I actually started playing around with the different tools and seeing what the potential was and how I could use it in my business specifically, and also how I could help my clients understand how to incorporate AI in their business as well. And in that process of learning, for myself and helping my clients implement AI into their business, what I've noticed is the problem isn't the tools. It's the feeling people have around AI, the lack of clarity they have around AI and the fact that they don't trust AI to do what it's going to do when AI is a lot more reliable than you are. Because let's face it, if you were doing your follow-ups and if you were doing the marketing and the sales in your business in a way that allowed you to have clients flowing into your business, you wouldn't still be exploring how to get clients, right? Let's be honest. If you were doing everything you needed to do, you would not be exploring how to get clients. So the fact that you're tuned in to try and get that magical solution, it's a telltale sign that you need to look at AI a little bit more deeply. And the reality is you don't need 10 different AI tools. You just need to map out your client acquisition system to determine what you need to do, what you need to get done to attract a client into your stratosphere, so to speak, and to nurture that client through a specific marketing process and to close the client or get them to the next step in your process. So while you don't need 10 different AI tools to do that, what you do need is a clear offer that solves a significant problem for a specific type of person, a simple funnel that brings in leads on autopilot, and a few automated touch points that nurture your leads and close sales for you or brings them to the next step in the process for you. And that's it. The AI does the heavy lifting, but you still have to know where you're taking people. You still have to map out, an entire client acquisition system so you know where people are going. The fourth thing I want to share with you is when you think about how to use AI to get clients is you have to make the big shift and you have to go from a manual client acquisition system to an automated client acquisition system. And that client acquisition system includes client attraction. And let me just paint a picture for what that looks like. Imagine waking up in the morning and seeing that a new lead downloaded your free resource or that someone bought your products overnight or someone, you had people enrolling into your webinar overnight, all while you were sleeping. And that is just the power of AI. It works for you 24/7. And as long as you're showing up and you're visible and you have a presence online and you're doing things strategically, people will see the value. They just need the nudge in the right direction so that they're looking straight at you as the business owner that possesses the solution to their problem. And here's the wild part. You don't need a team, like we, did in the past to pull this off or some fancy setup to do this. You just need the blueprint. And the fifth thing I want to share with you is the longer you wait to integrate, the harder it's going to be to stand out. Your competitors are already, using AI, they're savvy on the tools, and they're maximizing AI and leveraging it to show up to to your ideal client. You're just still sitting around thinking about it. The coaches and the service providers that haven't burned out are the ones that have already systematized everything. And these are the coaches and service providers who always have the full webinars. These are the people that can get 100 people in the room with no problem. These are people who have a full calendar of clients working with them. And it's not because they're smarter than you. They just took the necessary action to set their business up for success by automating it. Because the reality is you can be the best at what you do, but if you're still trying to do things manually, your calendar is going to stay empty, your events are going to stay empty, and your bank account is going to be empty too. And so here's what I want to leave you with. AI isn't here to replace you. AI is a tool. It's not a transformation. And your clients are seeking results, they're seeking a real transformation. Only you can provide the transformation, but they'll never see you if you're not visible. A lot of your competitors have already positioned themselves to show up and get in front of their ideal client, your ideal client, and they're holding your ideal client's attention instead of you. So if you allow yourself to become invisible, no one's going to see you and nothing will change in your business. So you have to make the decision if you're going to allow AI to help you, to keep you from burning out, to release you from all the busy work, and to make you more visible online, you have to take action and you have to take the steps necessary to incorporate AI into your business. Because the truth is, you can attract more clients into your business. You just have to stop doing everything and do the right things. And I'd love to show you what that looks like for specifically your coaching or service provider business. So, with that being said, that's a wrap for this episode. If you got value from this episode, leave me a review wherever you're watching it or wherever you're listening to it. Leave a review. Let me know your thoughts. Send me a direct message. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn, and you can find me at Michele Davis NYC, Michele Davis NYC. So just drop me a note and I will get back to you. Let me know, hey, I'm ready to show up like a boss with AI on my team. So, with that said, tune in for the next episode of the Boss Experience podcast. And make sure you subscribe so you're the first to know each time there's a new episode available. Take care, and I hope you tune in to the next episode. Bye.